Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the German Muscle channel. So why do I want to move to Virginia? Well, for starters, down there in Virginia, they got nicer, warmer weather. It's not as bipolar as Ohio. So when me and my mom went to Virginia back in September of 2019, we went to Virginia Beach. Like, that was the first place that we stopped at, and like actually got out of the car and walked around. And it was nice out. Like, it was extremely nice. I've never been to Virginia Beach before. I've always heard a lot of good, awesome things about it, but I've never been there before. And we went there, like, it was just absolutely beautiful. I didn't even know that they had jets flying around, because I guess their naval base is right beside it, or really close to Virginia Beach. But yeah, they got jets that fly around, like 3 of them at a time. And that is just awesome. The only bad thing is they're loud as shit. So if you're like sitting there trying to relax on the beach, just chilling, or if you're hanging out with your family or whatever, just trying to have a good time. I'm not disrespecting anybody that's in the army or military or whatever, but that shit is loud. Especially when the only thing that's around you is sand, water, and the sky. All that shit goes back to you. But it's really awesome because, I mean, you get a free plane show, I guess, and they do all kinds of stunts. Like, I was watching some videos earlier. They had a jet that was like doing flips and stuff like that, like backwards flips. That was pretty awesome. But the only bad thing is it's super loud. Like you can be looking right at the ocean or looking right up at the jet, and it won't be loud until it passes right beside you. Like, you can watch it go right behind the buildings, and as soon as it goes right past you, it's like boom, right to your damn ears. But it's really awesome to watch, and it's enjoyable as hell. So I mean, I ain't complaining, but I mean, they're kind of loud, but oh well. Anyways, it's just beautiful down there. Like, we drove through we drove up and down Atlantic Boulevard a couple of times. We drove through the other parts of Virginia Beach, and we went through Chesapeake, Norfolk, Hampton. I think we even went through Newport News as well. Can't really remember, but we just drove all the way around. My favorite part about driving to Virginia, besides going to the ocean and seeing the ocean for the first time, like Virginia Ocean anyway, is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. Me and my mom have been wanting to go through that tunnel for years now. Like, for some reason, this is when I was like really little. I used to always think that the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, I never knew the name of it, but I always thought that it was in like some other country because it's out in the ocean. Like, the only time that I've ever seen pictures of it is like aerial pictures and stuff like that. I never was really told where it was actually located, but it's in the Pacific Ocean, and it's on the Virginia coast. So yeah, that is just freaking absolutely awesome to go through that. It takes 5 minutes to go through. If you're going the speed limit, it takes about 5 minutes to get all the way from one end to the other, all the way through the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. And that is just absolutely awesome because as soon as you get out of it, you're on top of the Pacific Ocean, driving 17 miles down the freaking highway that's over top of the ocean. And that right there is just absolutely just awesome. I know there's this woman, I was watching a video a long time ago. This woman pays a guy to take her from one end of the city. I'm not familiar with it down there. I guess it's Chesapeake. Like, go from Chesapeake to, I guess, Virginia Beach. I think that's where it takes you to. I don't know. But this woman had a guy take her from Chesapeake over through the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel and through the whole entire highway that goes over the water, because she was so scared. Like, I will drive your ass back and forth through that. If I get to drive it every day and get paid for it, hell yeah, sign me up. I don't care, dude. That is just awesome. Like, the ocean, like when you're driving over the water, it looks blue, but when you get to the beach, it looks greenish. Like, I don't get why. I don't know what the heck is up with that, but it's just really disgusting looking when you're at the beach. And I didn't really want to get into it. I mean, I did, but I didn't, because I've heard horror stories about the ocean. Like, if you have a cut on your foot, leg, arm, hand, whatever, and you get in the ocean, like, you can get flesh-eating bacteria if there's like a case of it around that part of the water or whatever. The first time that I ever got ocean water splashed on me is when I went to Virginia. Like, I was standing right there where the water comes up on the sand then goes back in. I didn't know this because I'm not from a coastal state. So when you're standing right there where the water comes up, the water has such a high strength freaking rip tie, that's what they call it, a rip tie, that it will freaking pull the sand out from underneath your feet. And that is just, I don't know, it's awesome, but it makes you lose your balance. And I had my dog with me at the time. I had him cremated and stuff, and I had him with me. I was holding on to him and stuff, but I didn't want to drop him, so I walked away from it. But dude, Virginia is just freaking awesome, dude. It hits different. Like I said, I went to South Carolina, to Myrtle Beach. I was down there for 2 weeks, and I thought that was awesome until I went to fucking Virginia. Virginia is just, it just hits different. I don't know what it is, but it just hits different. Like South Carolina, it's a lot further away from Ohio, which is awesome. It's a lot warmer down there, and I don't know, it doesn't really seem like there's that much to do besides like watch people drive around with their freaking squatted trucks. No offense to anybody with squatted trucks, because that, I mean, it kind of looks cool. I just wouldn't do it to my truck if I ever had one. But I mean, it is what it is. I call it the Cali Lean, but I guess it's called the Carolina Squat. But it's still awesome. I actually hung out with a couple people. There's a dude named Jonathan. I'm not going to say his last name, but he actually lost a couple of trucks because the hurricanes and stuff. By the way, that's another thing. Down there in like the southern states, they have hurricanes and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know that, but a lot of you guys might be thinking like, dude, why are you wanting to move to a state that has like disastrous hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff? Well, I live in southern Ohio. Let me go ahead and tell you guys why I want to move down there. Ohio is absolutely boring. I'm not saying that hurricanes are like fun, but I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, I don't know, in my opinion, I think that it would be like kind of thrilling to escape a hurricane, even though it's not, because I know it's not, because it kills people, it takes their homes, takes everything that they own. But I live in Ohio. Nothing happens here. Like, I mean, there's tornadoes that hit every now and then, but I mean, I don't know, the fact of living in a state where you have hurricanes where you would have to escape a hurricane, like go from state to state, I don't know, that just seems awesome. I love traveling, I love driving. That's probably like the big part why I think that would be cool. But I don't know, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to get upset because I said that, but not at all do I think that it would be fun to be in a hurricane, because like I said, that does devastate a lot of people. And I actually have a family member that lives in Florida, Dearborn or something like that, Florida. And I don't know if he's ever been through it, but I mean, I got family that lives down there, so I would hate if something happened to him. But anyways, I gotta say, like, the hotels, the palm trees, the women, the cars, everything down there in Virginia is just awesome as hell. I don't know how true it is. My oldest brother's dad told me that there is a car show that goes on every week or weekend called Night Moves. I don't know if it's like every week or weekend, but that's what he said. It's a car show called Night Moves, and I think that would be awesome, because here in Ohio, you rarely get to go to a car show. And when you do, no offense to anybody, but it's full of Civics and freaking Integras. Like, an Acura Integra, no offense to anybody, but it is the ugliest car ever made, in my opinion. Like I said, no offense to anybody, but it is what it is. I'm a car guy, but that thing, nah. Anyways, the thing that I dislike about Virginia is parking, and that's the same thing with Cincinnati. If you go downtown Cincinnati, good luck trying to find parking that you don't have to pay like 10, 15, 20 bucks for. Virginia is pretty much the same way, except for you can't pay to park. You just got to be lucky enough to find a parking spot. So me and my mom, we parked at some convenience store, empty parking lot or whatever. There was 2 cops talking to each other in the same parking spot. So I figured it'd be safe to park there, because I mean, who the hell is going to break into a car when there's cops right there? So we parked the car, went over to the beach. I got a little tiny bit of sand, and went back to the car. But as we was walking back to the car, there's a shit ton of chicks just walking down a sidewalk in like freaking lingerie or something like that. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Like, is this Playboy Bunny or something? Where the hell is Hugh Hefner at? But that right there is just, I don't know. And plus there's a what do they call it, like some sort of like swimsuit show off type thing down there on Virginia Beach, like on the beach itself. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Plus they have a like a half marathon. I just seen this yesterday. Somebody posted up on Instagram that they have a half marathon. I guess you run on the sand. I don't know why that would be, because trying to run in sand is like trying to run in water. Like, I mean, you can do it, but it's gonna be tough. But I don't know if they actually run on the sand or not, but I would like to be a part of that. When I move to Virginia, I plan on doing all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I live in Southern Ohio. You walk outside, you freeze your ass off, or you sweat your ass off. There's absolutely nothing to do. It's always boring. But down there in Virginia, it seems like there's always something to do. My aunt lives down there. I guess she's not really my aunt. It's my mom's ex-boyfriend's daughter. But she's cool as hell. I just call her my aunt anyway. But her and her husband went to Virginia Beach. And I guess there's this thing that it's like a bar that you hold on to, and it spins in your hand. I don't really know if it spins in your hands or not, but you hold on to this bar. If you can hold on for 100 seconds, you get $100. I don't know if they pay you if you hold on for like 50 seconds or like 20 seconds. I don't know if they like give you money for that, but I guarantee I can do that, because I mean, I can probably hold on that thing with one hand if I wanted to. But I mean, that's free, easy money. Like, only thing you have to do is just sit there and hang for 100 seconds and just grip the hell out of the bar, and you're good. Especially if you have sweaty hands, just grip the shit out of it, and if it actually does spin, then it's just going to spin on your sweaty hands and whatever. But I don't know if they give you gloves or not. Me moving to Virginia is going to, like, I don't know, it's going to make me like really active. And like I said, I can walk outside right now and not have anything to do because I live in Ohio. But I guarantee if I move to Virginia, doesn't matter what time of the year it is, because I guess they do all kinds of stuff throughout the year, but I guarantee I can walk down the beach and find something to do, either some sort of contest or something. Here in Ohio, you can't do that, because everybody, like, even though this is a really cold state, people stay indoors when it's cold outside. Like, shouldn't you be used to it by now? But I mean, shit, I ain't trying to go outside either when it's cold, because it's just too cold. But anyways, when I move to Virginia, I plan on doing all kinds of stuff, so expect a lot of stuff coming to this channel. A lot of different videos. Like I said before, I'll say it again, I don't do just car related stuff on this channel, as you can tell by this video and the video that I just posted before. But yeah, I do adventures, I do story time, which is what this is. I mess around with the car, make videos about that. By the way, I do plan on like trying to help clean up the beaches and the ocean and stuff like that, because when I went down there in September, me and my mom, we was walking down the beach trying to find seashells. Couldn't find none, because it's like heavily crowded there and you can't really find nothing. But we seen a bunch of glass, like broken glass, even though sand is technically glass because that's where they make glass from. But still, you shouldn't mix like glass with sand, because I mean, if you cut yourself, you can get a flesh-eating bacteria if they have a case of that in the water. Then that's bad, especially little kids. So when I move down there to Virginia, I plan on getting a GoPro, strapping it to my head, and just filming me picking up trash, picking up glass. If I see an ocean animal that's on the beach, if they're like still alive and they're fine, I want to put them back in the water, because when I went down there, we seen nothing but glass. There are straws, there's cups, plastic, like on the freaking beach, dude. You figure that people would throw their trash away and keep the beaches clean, because plastic getting into the ocean, animals eating it, which means them getting sick and dying and washing up on shore. Like, what the heck? But nobody really cares. There's a video that I watched, southern Florida, I think it was Miami. There's some sort of beach party that goes on like annually, like every year or something like that. And people left all kinds of flotation devices, plastic, straws, like just all kinds of stuff, all kinds of trash all over the beach, and they had to hire people to go clean it up. So when I moved to Virginia, I plan on just walking around cleaning up all the trash that I see. Any trash that's in the water, I plan on getting it out and putting it in a plastic bag and putting it inside of a dumpster or something like that. And I plan on making another YouTube channel where I go around doing all that, and hopefully it inspires everybody that lives down there to get up and throw their trash away instead of throwing it on the sand or leaving it, whatever, because that shit gets in the water, animals are going to eat it and they're going to get sick and die. Another thing, we seen a puffer fish. Everybody crowded around it. Of course I did as well, because I've never seen a puffer fish in person. I'm pretty sure like half the people that was around it did or have or whatever. But I was sitting there thinking like, man, give me a damn shovel or something like that. I'll pick it up and put it back in the ocean instead of just crowding around it. But we didn't know if it was dead or not. But anyways, that's all that I have for this video. This video is getting really long. Most of you guys don't watch my videos past 3 minutes for some reason. I don't know why. But I plan on doing all kinds of stuff on this channel. I want to start doing vlogs. There's only 1% of people that watch my videos anyway that subscribe to my channel. It is what it is. I'm going to start posting vlogs more often instead of just car stuff, because that's basically all that I do is car stuff and then story time videos. But I want to start doing vlogs. I want to get out and start filming a bunch of stuff and doing all kinds of stuff, because it's 2020. I want to get up off my ass and go do stuff and have fun. So that is all that I have for this video. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below if you guys have any comment questions or concerns. And if any of you guys are YouTubers that's not game related, because I don't like games, like watching somebody play a game on YouTube is just not for me. I don't know why people do it. It is what it is, not judging anybody. But if you're like an automotive YouTuber or like one of those types of YouTubers that go around cleaning up the beaches or anything like that, let me know down in the comments. I'll go subscribe to your channel. And when I move to Virginia, we can link up, hang out, do some videos together, whatever. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notification so you guys don't miss a video. And if any of you guys want to win a shout out on my next video, all you have to do is turn on my post notifications to YouTube and my Instagram. My Instagram is German_muscle_E38. And another way you can win a shout out is take a picture of your car, put it up on Instagram, use the hashtag GermanMuscleSquad, and I will click on that hashtag, take a screenshot of the first car that I see and throw it up on the screen for you guys. That is all that I have for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!